Hello, 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 hello. I hope that you're doing absolutely amazing. Welcome to today's video. 7 day of wearing the stem cell regenerating patch, giving you feedback on day number 6, and sort of 6 and 7 sort of like flip a little bit in with each other. I'm going to tell you now, I've got an interesting story for you today. So, you know, if you are sensitive to energy, as I am, I am a full-time professional psychic. I do a lot of, psychic work. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a regression hypnosis practitioner. On this YouTube channel, I do videos for, weekly videos for all the different zodiac energies. So it gets quite a lot sometimes. It gets quite overwhelming sometimes. And at this particular point in time, we started having Mercury in retrograde. Now that is where everything goes a little bit funky. Things don't work, we become super sensitive, we're overwhelmed, and because I'm a typical Cancerian and very much a moon child, it can affect me really, really strongly. So consequently, I didn't really sleep that well last night, and it has been a little bit noisy around as well. People tend to go a little bit gaga around, sort of like Mercury retrograde. Which is normal. It really is what happens, but it is a very draining thing, especially when you are an empath, as I am, especially when you, when you work with energies as much as I do. It can get a little bit overwhelming because, I say, everybody goes a little bit crazy, everything goes a little bit haywire. So consequently, I woke up this morning and I actually felt quite tired when I woke up this morning. So I woke up, put on the patch, because, as I know, discussed in the video yesterday, I've discovered that it's not a problem if I shower with it. So put on the patch, and in about, I would say in about an hour and a half, I felt really peeped up. I felt really amazing. So I put it on before I took my doggy for a walk. I took him for a walk. I enjoyed the walk, as I always do. But I felt a little tired this morning. But still, I noticed that my overall sense of well-being is still really, really beautiful. Sense of smell has amplified even more, so it's really beautiful. My skin looks amazing. Now, I don't have it, like you will see there's a little line on my forehead, which I notice actually is a lot less sort of like prevalent, and this is only in this last couple of days using this patch. And you may have noticed there was quite some crow's feet on the bridge of my nose and the corners of my eyes, and I noticed this morning that has really significantly gone down as well, and my skin is just more plump. So of course that is a really great thing. Let's just be honest about things. That is a really amazing thing. So about an hour and a half in, I came home, took my doggy for about an hour walk, a little under an hour this morning. But I've also just noticed that my interaction with the world is a lot more jovial, in a sense, where I am not so like worked up and tense and stuff like that, and obviously then the world gives that positivity back to me, which is amazing. And about an hour and a half after I put it on, got home, took a shower, had some coffee. And sometimes, when I already do those things, I do take a walk, I do have coffee, I do have a shower, I do meditate, I can still feel a little bit, affected. Whereas this morning I was like, oh no, I feel good. And I had quite a lot of things done. And what is really amazing is that my Mercury, so that is how you communicate, how you think, how you communicate, how you reason, how you respond, that sort of thing, how you reach decisions. My Mercury is very squarely in Gemini, like very squarely, And to give you an idea, just a very quick idea, to give you an idea, when you take the zodiac chart, so you take those 12 charts, like those pie charts, every chart, every house, every zodiac, so to speak, every zodiac house representative is 33 degrees. My Mercury, so my communication, is in Gemini, 28.33 degrees. So that's almost full-blown Gemini in the way my mind works and in the way that I operate. And that in itself can be incredibly draining to me sometimes, because my mind can go a mile a minute, but then it can overlap sometimes, and it can really be a overwhelming thing. What I found with this product, and the reason why I'm so excited, is because there is almost, in a sense, on hyperdrive, but nothing is falling apart. So it's not like I'm overwhelming myself and draining myself and stuff like that. Because if you remember, the one thing that I said that's really, really fantastic is that I still have that sense of understanding, oh, I need to take a break now. Oh, it's time for me to go sleep now. So even though I didn't have the best of sleep last night, at about 8:30, because I woke up really early yesterday morning, but 8:30 my system said to me, Adrian, it's time to go to bed now. And that's what I did. I made myself a cup of tea and I went to bed, And then I fell into deep, beautiful sleep for probably about 2.5 hours, and I was woken up by people making a noise outside, and then I just felt a little because of that, But, as I said, I was a little bit in and out of sleep last night, really mainly because of the noise that was happening. But, yeah, so I put it on this morning, and, usually, here's the thing about it. Usually when I wake up in the morning and I feel the way that I felt this morning, it is just one of those days they just start off like that and they just sort of catapult into getting like that more and more and more. And for me, the fantastic thing is like that didn't happen today, And it actually reminded me of when I was much younger in my early 20s, because I'm 41 and a half now. I would just be like, oh, well, fuck it, whatever. And I'll just go and do whatever. But of course, as we grow older, we grow a bit more serious, and you're so human and you must do this and this and that. And it was great that I don't really have that, So what I like is there's a significant sort of decrease in just eating randomly for the sake of eating. But then when I, it seems like my eating is very well timed still. So when I do eat, I have a nice, beautiful, full meal. But something that really, 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 really stood out for me last night is that even though I woke up and even though the noise was annoying me and I couldn't sleep and stuff like that, what I would typically do in a space like that is I get up, I go to the kitchen, I make myself some massive sandwich. I love sandwiches. I make myself like some massive sandwich, and it will always be very fatty and oily. So I don't really like sweet stuff too much. I do eat it, but I don't really like it. I'm more of a savory person. But then I can get very unhealthy with that savory sometimes. Also, something that I've always loved is a lot of salt, And it seems that because my taste buds are cleared out now and my senses are so much more present, I need a lot less salt because I really taste those beautiful flavors. So that is really, really amazing. That is an incredible thing. Now, some of you might be wondering, the product that I'm using, it's the LIFEWAVE product. It is, I like things that have been around for a while. It's been tried, it's been tested, many people tried it, many, specialists were involved, many doctors were involved, many trial runs were done. All of those sort of things. I don't like these fly-by-night sort of things, So that like that vaccine that came out during the pandemic, that poop, overnight there's a vaccine. I don't believe in that rubbish. I believe in something that has been around for a while. It has helped a lot of people. So up until this particular point in time, for those of you that might be interested, I have I've only been using the first product, which is the initial product. Remember, I was telling you the story about the soldiers that, they needed to go out of sea and, they don't have a lot of healthy sort of contact with humans and don't get a lot of natural sunlight. So their natural energy depletes and they don't get a lot of sleep, and obviously they don't get good nutrition. And I mean, these people are obviously going out to sea on a mission. It's not exactly like they're going out there just to dilly-dally around. You know what I mean? And then I do know, I'm not sure which way around this is. I think it's either it started with the soldiers, and then I think, if I remember correctly, and then it was actually, done with the Marines as well. I have to go look that one up. But I do know it wasn't well. It was working with the one group. Something happened, went on to the next group. And I think the war ended or something like that. I have to go back and look again. But, there is a thing that initially really got me about this product is that it started off, with a purpose for how do we help people that are quite hardened. That's a lot that's expected from them. And so I have been using the initial product for this, today's the 7th day, and I'm using what is called the X39, and that product is really fantastic because it's all about stem cell regeneration. You get all the beautiful benefits that I've been having. It's just absolutely incredible. Then what I'm going to do after that, which is the newer product that has been developed, is the X49. Now the X49 is really great. There's in the studies they've been found it's really great for cardiovascular health. So if you've been having problems with your heart, that's really fantastic. It's really, really great because it rebuilds bone density cells. So if you're having some trouble with, bone density for whatever reason that may be, you've taken medication, you've got an illness, just with the passing of age basically, because, this is what makes this product amazing, is with the passing of time, the body obviously breaks down because that's what nature does. So what you are really doing is you are giving your body this incredible, amazing, regenerating purposes that it can, instead of, it can stop aging, but it can also reverse the aging. So you can get stronger. And then people, and I'm quite excited to start the X49, but I want to give this initial product a little bit more time, the OG, a little bit more time. Because, I have to be honest, I looked at the clinical trials, I saw all the research that was done, I saw the testimonials, and I had high expectations, but I didn't honestly think that, that this will be the level of, benefit, advantage that I would get from this product. And I didn't think it would happen this fast. All right. Actually, I have to tell you, somebody asked me on the video that I did 2 days ago, somebody who actually knows me said to me, Adrian, what filter are you using on your videos, because your face looks amazing? Surely you must be using a filter because you started the product 4 days ago. And I said, well, no filter actually. This is just it. This is my phone. I've never really been all that tech savvy, so this is me. This is me, no filtering, no editing, there's no special lights, there's nothing here. This is just me in my lounge. All right. I've always had these bags under my eyes. They seem to be significantly smaller. Sometimes when I don't get a lot of sleep, as I didn't last night, I would normally get this puffiness under my eyes. And, for those of you that have been following my YouTube channel for a while, sometimes when I do have the puffiness under my eyes, my face can look saggy, I can look tired, and obviously people become very concerned. So what I would usually do in the past is when I have that, I would record videos where you wouldn't see my face. Just to not really, because I feel fine, I'm perfectly fine, but I look tired, So this is how I look now when I'm tired. This is a tiredness I can deal with. So I'm very impressed, and you can ask anybody that knows me. I'm not quite easily impressed, not always. But so I'm really happy with this. And with the, with the other product in the X49, that is also really great for, now it's not a weight loss product, but what it does is, remember, this product stabilizes your body. It basically reverts you back to your natural health, to your natural state of being, to essentially who you are as a human being, or who you should be. And so, people that have been using that, it's definitely strengthening, like naturally strengthening. The body strengthens quite a lot, so I look forward to using that. It's really, really great, as I said, for bone density. It's really fantastic for just building muscle faster, and you don't have to use all of those things that can be really, really bad for you sometimes, like steroids and, all of those type of things, which, they can be very, very bad products. And there you see with the changing of lights, I'm obviously just in the lounge. It's not like I'm doing anything, so really, really great product for strength. And you can use them together. Now, there's a couple of other ones. There's one specifically for pain, if you have pain specifically. There's the other one, the Eon, which is just incredible. It is just amazing. It is. I'll do more videos about that. I don't want to overwhelm you, because remember, this is just my journey. I'm just sharing with you my journey and how they're working for me. And you can use these patches together. So it's not like you have to use one or the other. So you can use, for example, all three, the different ones together. But at the moment, I just want to feel the effect of them individually. So I can't even imagine what it's going to like when you use them together. But so for the moment, I'm using the OG. And it's only been 7 days. Today's the 7th day, and it's really incredible. And is it the 7th day? Am I even correct in that? I'm so excited about this journey. I'm like, let me just make sure. What are the videos that I've done? Because obviously I'm doing them every single day, and I'm doing them in sequence. Yes, so day number 6, 7th day that I'm using it, feedback on day number 6. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so excited to even see what's going to happen next going forward, because I can tell you so far, day 6 feedback, 7th day using it, clarity of mind, better skin quality. My hair is a lot more naturally moisturized. Now, if you have dreadlocks, natural moisture is quite a big thing to you, because the better the state of your hair, the better your dreadlocks, of course. So better hair, better sleep, better mindset, feeling stronger, feeling more vital, feeling more alive. I have noticed some weight loss. better quality of skin overall. I normally get, like, if you even look at my cuticles, I normally get like all my life I would get very dry sort of skin, you know. And especially I remember over the season holidays, I went to go visit a friend of mine who's living a little bit more in country, not even that far from Cape Town, but my skin was so dry and so flaky, and my nails went all sorts of dry and crumbly. And I've lived in other parts that were very hot and dry before. I lived in Johannesburg, Abu Dhabi, Florida, and I've always really suffered, you know, on my skin and my hair and things like that, and just my overall health. You know, I feel very dry when I go to places like that. So I'm quite excited to see what the experience will be when I go to those places now. But I have to tell you, very, very impressed, very, very impressed with this product so far. No actual, you know, negative side effects that I have expected personally so far. You know, nothing that I can really think of that I have experienced so far. Yeah, beautiful energy, beautiful balance. I look forward to sharing the rest of the journey with you. And, you know, if you want to know more about this product, you can contact me. My contact details are down below in the description. You can contact me from anywhere in the world, because I can help you from anywhere in the world. So this is, you know, if you either just want product, you know, I can help you to set up your own distributor business if you want to do that. I'm not trying to sell you into that. I am not. All I'm saying is we live in a wacky, weird, crazy world, and this is the first thing that I have found, I can almost say ever, that really works, that is affordable, that gives good results, and that I'm happy with. You know, it's not invasive. It's not another thing that you have to put inside of your body, and you don't know what is in those things, you know, because I mean, I personally, it doesn't matter how natural you tell me a product is. If it's a juice, if it's a formula, if it's a shake, if it's a tablet, whatever it is, something has to make it last in that packaging, you know, for days on end, or for weeks and months or even years on end. And so that still has me thinking, what is still the crap that you're putting inside of your body? I'm not interested in putting any more crap into my body. And this is what I like about, you know, this product. Well researched, through the years, you know, no sort of major fallouts with things, nobody being sued for nothing, you know, very, very track record for more than 2 decades. And I think it's a fantastic product, and I really see it, you know, as the way the future goes. And I'm very happy to be part of that. I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. And I find it personally very fulfilling within myself, you know. And yeah, let me know if you've been using it. How has it been for you? I look very much forward to connecting with you. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time.